Do you still French kiss?
Oh, oh, I'm a teacher. Oh my God. My students. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Good,
it's all
good,
about the French kiss. Yeah.
good. Yeah, no, because I think it's a shame when that stops. People say, with
Well,
age or whatever, but I don't think you should ever stop that.
oh no, I still love a good French kiss. Let me tell you.
Good. And then could you tell me about your first love or your big love in 3 words?
Mm. Amore,
Oh, nice.
bellissima,
Oh,
incredibile. That's in
oh,
Italian because
love that.
it was love, it was beautiful, and it was incredible, and it was with someone from Italy. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. And how important do you think music is in one's love life?
The reason why music is important in someone's love life is that music captures every intricate emotion that one is feeling, and the lyrics and the melody can hold that memory for a lifetime. So if you fell in love at 16 and your that song you heard during that time, it puts it in a time capsule, and every time you hear that song, those feelings of love will be present. Even when you're very, very old, you will always remember that love, because love is a living feeling. It lives, it never dies. Love never dies. And so
That's
with the music helps preserve the essence and the emotions of love. And so music is the soundtrack of everyone's life and everyone's love story. I wrote a
true.
song called Sweetest Day of May. And every time I sing that song, I'm reminded of the first day I met this person in Mestre, Italy. I'm reminded of that love story. And so for almost 30 years, I have been singing that song. And I still feel that, oh my God, I experienced this amazing love story. And I have a song that captured that moment.
Yeah, and brings you back. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
the importance of dance, of the intimacy of dance. How do you think that is crucial in a relationship?
Well, if you can dance together, that means you can intertwine your spirits and your attraction for each other. And you can feel that joy, because dancing is such an expression of one's heart and soul when you move together, and you feel great. So I love that I have given people around the world a reason to dance, to connect, to feel good, to throw their hands up. So I feel really, really proud that chosen I was chosen for this path, to bring
Yeah,
joy
but
to others.
that's you. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful and important, I think, as well. Because I also feel that when you dance together, it is, well, it gives that sensuality, doesn't it? Because it's
Yes.
closeness. It's the closeness.
Yes.
Mm. It's
Yes. Yes.
important. No, it is, and I think that kind of music makes people happy. So what you
Yes.
bring is
Yes.
happiness as well.
Happiness, joy, togetherness. Like it's a great feeling. It's something I'm very proud of. And even when I'm standing in a classroom with kids who have no idea what I've done, um, or the impact of what my life has been like, it's amazing that I help them believe in themselves. And that's the other thing that I'm super proud of. all the lives that I've touched, and all the lives I've inspired through young people who continue to remember me and who continue to strive toward their dreams.
That's wonderful. And what are you teaching then? Do you teach different classes, or is there a
Well,
specific?
I am like a English teacher. Well, I teach all subjects, but I specialize in reading. I teach reading comprehension. I just finished teaching high schoolers. They were all like 16-year-olds. And I was their reading teacher. And these kids were the kids that didn't score too well the year before. And they were put in a class called intensive reading. And I was their reading teacher. And I got them to read and believe in themselves more.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's so
Yeah.
important, you know. I think every school should have someone like you teaching them to believe in themselves and go for
Yeah.
things, because you don't really do that much at school. Most schools
Oh
don't
no,
have. They're very lucky.
schools are so systematic and programmed now. It's very, very rare to have a teacher do what I do. I know it's a special energy, and the 138 kids that I taught, their lives will be changed forever. So I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, that you should be. That you should be. And is there one of your songs that you are more in love with than others, or all of them?
I love them all because they all were born from within my heart, within my soul. So I love all my songs. I love the different genres. I love the different impacts that my songs have had on people. Sometimes I don't realize how many people know who I am, because I always feel like I live so under the radar, out of the spotlight, because I really focus on my private life. I don't live a life uh, out, like I don't really show too much of my private life. You would be amazed. Like I show my performer life, and every now and then, oh, I'm proud of my kids, but my everyday life is very different from the spotlight. Very
Yeah.
different.
But that's beautiful that you have that opportunity to be able to do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
that is the
I'm,
best, because
I'm
you have the best of every world.
Yes, that's really what I focus on, having the best of every world, living in anonymity, going into the supermarket, um, walking, taking long walks, and just having a private moment to be at one with the universe, to feel Mother Nature. Like I spend a lot of time in Mother Nature. Like that's something a lot of people don't realize. Like you will find me in the middle of a field, walking the hills of Scotland, walking
Oh,
through the forest, the Everglades of Southwest Florida. You will find me in the most obscure, random places, just in the middle of nowhere, walking, and just feeling the sun rays, and breathing
that's
in the fresh air. Like I'm a big advocate of fresh air because I have allergies, and so I always know when I'm somewhere that is polluted. I always know when I'm somewhere that the air quality is poor, because I have severe allergies, and so I always know when I'm somewhere because I feel it right away. So I really try and only go to places where the air quality is good so I can breathe.
yes. And then you have to tell everyone what you're up to now. I know, of course, but you have to tell everyone else what you're doing now. It's amazing.
Well, what I'm doing now is I have been featured on this amazing project, the OMG Collective. Um, the man behind OMG Collective is actually like my big brother. He's like the man that gave me my first job in a New York City nightclub in 1989. I think it was 88, 89. And he was like the everything, the doorman in charge of hiring, just a New York socialite, like top of his game. And years later, he he always wanted to do music, but he created this kind of like revolving act, kind of like incognito, you know what I mean? And he asked me 20 something years ago, can you sing this demo for me? And I was like, sure, I'll sing the demo for you, of course. So I went in the studio, sang this demo for him 20 something years ago. And here we are 20 something years later, re-sang it, re-recorded it, released it as a beautiful ballad. And I'm the first featured artist on his label, OMG Collective. And it's a beautiful ballad about just love. Listen, just a little love. This is just all a woman, and he wrote this amazing song. And it's the first time I'm singing someone else's song that was not written by me. And it's the first time I've worked with like someone who's like family to me. And I'm really happy to be a part of it. And Chris Fosh, he's somebody who has known me since I was 18. So it feels very full. It feels very full circle, because he knew me before I even knew how to wear a sexy dress, honey. He knew me when I was just a little, college girl, funky little college girl, dressing in like, college club kids clothes.
That's wonderful. And you're also now singing on tour.
Yes, and I'm currently on tour with Ministry of Sound Classical. It is a 50-piece orchestra where they take people on a journey of some of the most iconic songs from the 90s. And now it's been a joy being a part of this show. I get to sing my song Dreamer, but I also get to sing Levels and We Found Love from Calvin Harris and Rihanna. So I love it. I'm on stage 3 times. Yes. So yeah, to sing with a live orchestra is just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That is very, very special. And then how does the word music make you feel?
Music makes me feel full. Music makes me feel happiness. Music makes me feel an endless, warm, joyous kind of emotion. It's just, there's always music playing. I'm always learning music. I'm always singing music. I'm always writing music. I've written so many songs. I've written enough songs where I don't even have to ever write again. I have songs in my catalog that I hope one day people will hear. But some of my best songs are still unheard.
Oh, we have to hear them. We have to hear them.
Yeah.
We have to read them.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I am working on it. I'm just like, I aside from being an artist, I'm just a real person with a real everyday life, and who has faced some of life's most challenging obstacles. I've endured a lot, and I'm still standing. I've endured a lot. Yes, a lot. A lot of loss. I've lost a lot of loved ones. I've gone through a lot of adversities. I think one of the most heartbreaking things was my daughter being diagnosed with a brain tumor and living in the hospital for like 2.5 months with her, going through 4 eye surgeries and a brain surgery. I think that was the one that almost took me out.
No, that I get. She's okay now?
Well, she's legally blind, but she's living her life to the fullest. And she's one of the most incredible people I've ever met. I don't think anybody I don't think anybody would handle what my daughter went through the same as my daughter. She was fearless through the whole thing. And we had music going, and she's just an incredible human being. Incredible. Yeah. Shout out
and
to
there
Cora.
again, music then, as you say.
We were singing and dancing in the pediatric ICU, intensive care unit. We were singing and dancing with the nurse. I think I posted video. We were literally, you know, my daughter's one of her favorite artists was Drake, and he had this song, and we were just singing and dancing to it. And yeah,
That's
life.
again how important music is.
Yeah,
How
music.
does that
You know, yeah, and in your darkest moments, music can lift you up. Yeah.
Oh, we have to give her a big kiss from me
Yes,
as well.
I
What a
will.
hero. What a hero.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, my life changed forever in 2018. It's funny, my life changed when X Factor contacted me to be on the show, and my life changed when my daughter got that diagnosis, and it happened 6 days apart. May 24th, X Factor asked me to be on the show. May 30th, my daughter was diagnosed with a brain tumor. So when I say I went up and then I
Yeah.
went down,
Yeah.
whoa, that
Yeah.
is a pendulum swing I don't wish on nobody, honey. That is called bitter, bitter, bitter sweet. Woo.
But what a beautiful woman you are, and what a
Thank you.
lucky girl to have you as a mom, you know, to have the music, to have the strength, to have the, you know, you are an amazing example for every woman out there.
Thank you.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
I find that strength comes from the deeper you love,
mhm.
the deeper you love when you go through those adverse moments, the stronger you will be because
Yeah,
love gives you strength.
true.
You know, love gives you an energy, a power. You know,
Mhm.
love is a power, and everyone has it, but you got to
Yeah.
love deeply, and you got to know you have to be fearless with your love.
Mhm.
And I know that as I navigate this new life since 2018, it was like I thought my daughter would have been driving. Oh, she would have had taken her little sister. Oh my God! But that's not everything changed. But
Yeah.
now we're in a new life, and we're all learning together how to
Yeah.
navigate this life. And you know, she's taking care of the house. She's 21 now. She's there with
Yeah.
her little sister. I'm here, and she's doing it legally
Yeah.
blind.
Wonderful. It's
Thank God,
wonderful.
thank God
Yeah.
for technology. Thank God for the technology and the things, the devices that she has to help her see
Yeah.
what's what. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is amazing with technology today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It develops every day. I mean, it's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
no, people with disabilities can do just about anything and everything. So I'm in the
That's
world of the disabilities, and I'm like, what I'm watching, it's amazing. It's amazing. So
yeah.
shout out
Oh,
to everybody who's living their life with a disability, but has the extraordinary ability to keep on living.
absolutely. That's the best. That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes.
And you are
Thank you.
lovely. So lovely to
Thank you.
meet you. Yeah, so gorgeous. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. I'm
Oh,
just
and
here. Like I tell my students, there's only 5 reasons why I'm here: to motivate, to
yeah.
elevate, to educate, to inspire, and to
Mm.
love. I'm like, I don't really want to do anything else but those 5 reasons.
Well, you do, and that's amazing what you do. That's
Thank
really
you.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
we appreciate you very, very much. And
Thank
thank
you.
you again for taking the time and have an amazing, how long is it going on
It
for?
will be. I'll be touring with the Ministry of Sound Orchestra all the way till September. But I have
Wow.
breaks in between. I'll be
Oh,
back
good.
in the classroom, and then I'll come back over. I'm going all the way till August 12th, and then I go home. Then I come back end of August, and then I go back home, and then I come back in September. Kind
Okay.
of, yeah.
I love to
Very.
try and come and see you and get to see you and meet you in real person. That'd
I
be
would
lovely.
love that. I would
Yeah,
love
me
that.
too. Me too. Oh, I wish I could give you a hug.
God bless
So
you. Thank you so
lovely.
much. Thank you for so much. Thank you
No,
so much
thank you.
for wanting to
Have
interview
a,
me.
have a beautiful day.
Bye.